Hello and welcome to the podcast. My name is Joe Barlow. This is a fun little show we call 7 Minutes in Hell. It's 7 minutes and 3 topics.
And I'm Camry Bishop.
Hi, Camry.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. You know, we got a comment on our YouTube that said, I hate when they screw around. Just get to the meat of it. So do you think do you think they're gonna like that I'm like talking about that?
Probably not. You brought it up. I feel like it's screwing around.
Well, let's get to our guest because I'm all business today. I'm Mr. Business. Yeah. Hello, Eilzabeth Kurzweg.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Thanks for coming to the show. Now, Eilzabeth has never seen the show. So
seen it, heard
of it. She didn't know the concept. So again, let me say it's 3 topics and 7 minutes per topic. Okay. And someone on our YouTube said, get to the damn topic. So I do want to say thank you so much. I put out on Instagram, I said, hey, do you guys have any topic suggestions? Because at this point, we've done what? 6 episodes? Whatever. I'm out of topics. Yeah. So, I'm like, please help us.
6 and done.
So we did get some feedback. Thank you for everyone who submitted. Here's one topic we will not do. Why do the ladies on the podcast hate men so badly? So I think
that it's obvious.
You'll never know, I guess, because we're not talking about
that. I don't know if I could do 7
It'll remain
minutes.
a mystery.
What position were you conceived in? I love that.
Do people know that?
I don't think anyone knows.
People don't know that. Oh, this is like speed round. I like this.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 7 seconds in hell.
Stop screwing around.
But
Joe.
the one we're going to talk about here is a guy who I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he wants that out there publicly.
Just say.
But he's... Well, no,
his government name.
I did write it down, but
he's like Social Security 512.
Okay, so I'm getting to the topic, and the topic is trying to privately masturbate with housemates. Start the clock.
So specific.
Yes. So I'm worried about this guy because I think maybe he's been caught or he doesn't know how to do it.
This guy has roommates
private.
And he's trying to jerk off every day and he's frustrated.
He's looking for advice.
He's struggling.
Also, my thing is
we need
like,
to help him.
It's pretty easy to privately masturbate. You just like shut the door and
literally just shut the door.
Maybe he doesn't have his own room.
I would say he might not have his own room and you're sharing not a bed, but you're sharing.
Well, maybe.
He's trying to figure out how to masturbate next to his partner.
He's like, my wife's always like, what's going on over there?
Why is the bed shaking?
It's a twin bed. So that's tricky.
What if it was a bunk bed?
Then you'd hear it.
That's so much easier. That you're not even going to see
I feel like you'd still feel the bed move.
How hard are you masturbating?
Well, that's a different topic. I do want to get into how hard do you masturbate.
How much does the bed move when you're masturbating?
When I think of bunk bed, I think of like flimsy
IKEA.
So
you're
it's like
I gotta Allen wrench this thing real quick before I masturbate.
Well, are we assuming this grown man sleeps on bunk beds with a roommate?
But if we're assuming that if he doesn't have his own room, because if he has his own room, I feel like it's problem solved. Close the door.
Close the door.
I'm assuming if this is a grown man, he probably does have his own room. And so the problem is he is masturbating so loudly that his roommates are hearing him from the next room.
If he's
like, keep it down.
If he's like porn full volume and like moaning too, he's like, yeah, that's good.
That's probably
then maybe
the problem.
Like a ball gag. Right?
You know what? The problem probably isn't him because a lot of guys, they can keep quiet. It's probably because he wants to hear the sound. Wait, headphones.
I was like, this guy doesn't own a pair of headphones.
But don't do
the
noise
solution,
canceling,
sir, is headphones.
Because then you aren't aware of the noises you're making.
Oh, that's
so
true.
do like one earbud in.
One earbud in.
And
hear the moan.
Maybe a ball gag. I don't know if you're making noises.
You need 2 things, sir. One earbud. You need one AirPod and a ball gag. And you're good. Some Wi-Fi and you're good to go.
Like,
some Wi-Fi, you're good to go.
This is what I didn't know this podcast had the power to do, and that is to
lives.
help people change their lives for the better.
This guy, wow. We
He's
just
gonna
set him
thank us.
off. Set him
I don't want to
set him up to nicely jerk off every night now.
Nicely and neatly. Okay, have you ever been caught masturbating?
No.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay, that means
we're
yes.
on a live. No, this isn't live. We are on a public.
It won't be edited. Yeah. Okay, so Eilzabeth has
Trust
been
me, I
caught,
know.
and I've never been caught. But I try to be real quiet.
Stop. I don't want to hear about it.
Anyway, so thank you for submitting that. I wanted to get into a different, because I was thinking this might be an easy problem to solve, and I think we literally
shut the door.
solved it.
Literally just shut the door, put in a headphone, and you're good.
It's really easy. But anyway, so
we
I
didn't solve it if he does share a room, though.
Well, then just go to the bathroom, I think. It's like shower or on the toilet.
Hopefully, I'm sure they have to leave the house every now and then. Like, get your time.
He's like, my roommate works from
That's
home.
true.
He doesn't have a social
he gets his
life.
groceries.
He's under house arrest. And
me and my roommate under house arrest. We share a room.
It's a studio apartment.
I'm like, are you sure you're not in prison? He's not just regular arrest.
Well, feel free to follow up with us. Let us know if this worked. But I wanted to get into my kind of bonus topic here, which is related. It involves the term master dating. Have you heard of the term master dating?
Of course I haven't.
No, because I'm not a weirdo.
Yeah.
Well, then you might hate that the headline was master dating is the hottest new trend.
I doubt.
That's what the New York
Sounds
Post
gross.
says.
I don't think I want to master date.
This says master dating has millennials and Gen Zs in a chokehold.
Am I in a chokehold? I didn't know I was in a chokehold.
Me neither.
What is about?
So, and what master dating is apparently, which I kind of hate this, but it says it's the practice of lavishing oneself with choice gifts, treats, and outings to establish a healthy sense of self-sufficiency before entering into a relationship.
I guess I am a master dater. I'm a master dater.
I don't like calling it that. It used to be called treat yourself.
It's also just
that's
called,
what
like
is.
enjoying time with yourself.
And just called being single.
Also, so what? I can't go to the movies without it being called master dating.
Yeah.
I can't.
When I saw Oppenheimer this past weekend,
You were master
I was
dating.
master dating and I didn't even know it.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I had a good time.
In the dark of a theater?
I had a good time.
Explosions.
When that bomb went off.
That bomb went off.
More than one.
Masturbation.
I went on a master date this weekend because I went to the farmer's market to buy pickles. So that was a alone activity.
So you guys are both pro this because I do think I didn't realize I was. I don't like going places alone.
I used to hate going places alone because I used to be really embarrassed, and then I realized no one around me will ever give me a second thought. They don't care. They're worried about their own lives, what they're doing. Literally no one cares. When you see a person walking down the street, like doing something alone, do you even think twice about it? Because I don't.
I think of it most when they're eating. Because then you go.
The only thing
it's usually you're at a place for two.
The only thing I won't do is eat alone in a restaurant. But I go to the movies alone. I went to the farmer's market alone this weekend.
Mm-hmm. I did see a girl when I was walking up to the movie. She was outside eating, like taking pictures of her food and her espresso martini, and she was by herself. And I was like,
she's an influencer.
I was like, she has to be an influencer. But if she's not, then I'm like, oh, I do feel like that's not sad. I don't want to say sad, but I was like, oh, she's by herself. I did take note of that.
The only thing I want to do is a restaurant. And then I immediately forgot
until right now.
A restaurant, I would be too like, what would I even do in a restaurant? I can't talk to myself because there's people. I can't just like, I don't know, just like silently eating by myself for an hour because I'm not watching TV like I would be eating at home. I watch TV. So eating silently like by myself in a restaurant just feels
alone
weird.
with my thoughts. I'd rather not.
Also, sometimes when I'm alone, I'm like, where am I supposed to be looking right now?
I mean,
like,
down
because if I'm just staring at, like, I like to look at other people, but it's easier if I'm with a person because then I can stare and it's not like that guy's alone master dating at the table being a fucking pervert, right?
You would look like a pervert.
Because sometimes even if
you always do.
When someone goes to the bathroom even, I'm like, I feel like I'm supposed to look at my phone right now because where are my eyes supposed to be?
I'm not by myself. I'm not by myself. They just went to the bathroom.
As soon as they start walking away to the bathroom, I grab my phone.
Okay, 8 seconds, Eilzabeth. Final words on masturbating and master dating. 3 seconds.
Yes and yes.
We did it. Wow. Thank you, Instagram.
That was good.
So follow TheCHIVE on Instagram. We might be asking for more suggestions, but that was a gross one. And so thank you so much. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
7 Minutes in Hell is proudly brought to you by TheCHIVery.
Feeling bland, boring, and uninspired? Want an easy way to lift your spirits and make life worth living?
TheCHIVery has the perfect thing to soothe what ails you. Chive Teas. Chive Teas are like a hug from an old friend on a crisp autumn eve.
Or a tall iced tea on a hot summer's day.
Wear a Chive Tea out and about and get ready for the compliments. So many compliments you'll feel like my smile. Loved by all.
So don't settle for bland and boring when you can be bold and beautiful. Shop the store at thechivery.com and shine on. like Joe's Grill.
And welcome back to 7 Minutes in Hell. Eilzabeth is still here. Thanks for staying. And okay, we're gonna cut the fluff. Let's get right into it.
I love that we say that and then we dawdle the entire time.
We acknowledge it.
Yeah.
We talk about the fluff.
Oh, that commenter. We're giving them so much power right now.
Oh, we do. Don't listen to this episode. Anyway, my topic for today is, since we're on the dating train, it seems, dating green flags. Start the clock.
I don't date flags.
Nice. Good one. Topic done.
But over. I was like, it's over. We're cutting. I'm done. I'm walking out and I'm leaving. So would you like to tell us about some of your dating green flags you look for in a guy?
It's actually a lot harder to say green flags than it is like red flags.
Oh, we're focusing on the positive here.
Okay.
We're trying to focus on the positive.
Yeah, because we don't
I'll
hate
change it
men.
then.
We don't hate men on this show,
No,
right?
we love them. Okay, so okay, I'll just swap my red flags then out to the green ones.
Oh.
So it's a green flag if he does like Taylor Swift. Because when guys appreciate things that girls like, it's a green flag that they're not a misogynist and
true.
hate on women things like Taylor Swift.
Interesting.
So yeah,
Do you
I
think-
love when guys like girly things like that.
Do you think it would be better to like Taylor Swift than to just maybe not really have an opinion on Taylor Swift?
I mean, obviously it's better if they like them, because then if we're dating and I play it in the car a lot, they like it and they don't hate it.
That's true. Music is hard because you do want to be able to openly listen to
One
things you
time
like.
I dated a guy and he told me one of the reasons he was ending it with me. Remember the guy who, we won't say his name
I know
here,
you're
who
talking about.
listed the reasons he didn't think we'd be good together. And one of his reasons was, we don't like the same music.
Wow.
And it was unbelievable.
I remember that.
That was one
It
of
a
his
hard
many
time.
dumb reasons. They were all really dumb.
It was a really hard time.
Man, he wrote out a whole list though.
He didn't write them. He just listed
listed
them
them.
to
Oh.
me. The next one was that
You don't like
this,
spicy foods.
I don't like spicy food.
You have so many
That was a big
problems.
that was a big part of his life, because he was Hispanic and he loved spicy food and I didn't. And he
Yeah.
was like, how are we gonna eat together? And I was literally like, we can order different things. And
no,
he was
but
like,
how are you going to kiss if his lips have pepper on them?
You're like, it's too spicy.
He's like, no kissing. You just had a
well,
burrito.
I'm pretty sure he happily has a girlfriend now who probably has the same music taste and likes spicy food. So happy for you.
Good
Okay,
for
let's
you.
move on.
Redacted.
It's really
Good for you,
upset.
redacted.
What about you, Joni?
Green
Green flags for you.
Well, the big one is that they have to like me. And then
Those are some high standards.
that's honestly a rough barrier to get over. Just check the comments of a lot of stuff that I post.
Don't date any of your commenters then. How about
That
Now
would
we
be a
can't-
red flag
that
if
should
I
be-
was going after a fan.
Now we can't date the commenters. This is how this office is a prison.
can't do anything?
Yeah, leave a comment if you want to date Eilzabeth.
Or-
After hearing,
okay.
be like, I like mild foods too. I like mayonnaise. I will eat mayonnaise with
Put
you.
it on everything.
I like.
I did
Taylor
eat
Swift.
mayonnaise. I had a BLT and I put mayonnaise on.
Anyway,
Of
red
course.
flag. No, kidding.
Okay,
Kidding.
green flags. Good breath. Does that count?
That's good.
But that could change within not even a day, an hour.
Yeah, if you eat a spicy.
We got to get off the spicy
Well,
foods.
I don't know. I don't know. I think being attractive is a green flag to me.
He's like, woman, living.
He's like,
yeah, pulse.
living.
Pulse, very green, very green. I don't know. I think there's more things, but I'm like, if we can get the basics out of the way, then let's.
A living woman who thinks you're attractive. Okay.
And that's my girlfriend, Nicole. So there's only one.
You do have a living woman who thinks you're attractive.
Yeah.
Do you not like
only need
things
one.
about her then that you're like, oh, I like
What
that she
else
did
is a
that.
green flag about her?
I mean everything.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
gonna
send this
throw
clip
up.
to Nicole.
He didn't name one though.
Everything.
Everything, the way she walks. She has good breath. She has all the things I mentioned. But Camry, I want to hear about you. Why are you giggling?
Oh, Nicole walks well and has good breath.
She's got tolerates me.
Joe's stamp of approval here. I do love Nicole. I do love Joe's girlfriend. She's great.
Okay, stop name checking my girlfriend. Keep my
sorry.
girlfriend's name out.
Slap me. My green flags, successful. Not
what's your definition of successful?
She's not a bum. Does something.
Wow,
with
you don't date homeless people? Seems pretty.
Do you?
You know, I just haven't met the right one yet.
The one that yell at me when I'm walking from the bus.
Those are the best ones.
Well, they're confident.
I'll keep you in mind. This is my list. He's comfortable in his own skin.
She wrote a whole list.
I did. I wrote a list.
She's really trying to find Mr. Right.
Hopefully he's listening or watching. This one's for you.
Well.
Successful, comfortable in his own skin. He sings or plays an instrument.
So
he has fun or funny,
but not too much fun.
Fun or funny friends. He's nice to you even when you're mean to him.
Whoa! Even when I'm abusive.
She's like,
you just revealed a red flag.
No, keep going because these are actually kind of ridiculous.
Is green.
What?
So Shrek?
He's green?
And he likes to take something up.
Is this Kermit the Frog?
It's Kermit the Frog!
Oh, I was like, what the
He's a
hell?
puppet. So you want to date Kermit the Frog?
So now my thing is Kermit the Frog the perfect man?
I'm so...
Well, he's not a man, but...
I'm just so glad that ended
Muppet?
with it being a joke about Kermit the Frog because I thought you were being serious. And I was like, you really won't date a guy if he can't sing. Like, that's crazy. God
Elizabeth
forbid
is
he
gonna be
doesn't
like,
have a good
this
voice.
Is why you're saying
Kermit also doesn't have that good of a
He
voice.
doesn't.
He's good at banjo, but his voice isn't like amazing.
I said sing/plays a musical instrument. So
why are there
I can't
so
sing
many?
or play a musical instrument.
We can't
Am I never
date.
going to find love?
we do go on a lot of dates, but
Camry and I go out a lot.
Oh, yes. You're the opposite of master dating. You're
Actually, yeah. Most of the time, if I'm like, I want to try this new restaurant, I'm like, Camry, let's go.
me and Elizabeth, we aren't actually dating, but we say we're dating because we do like a lot of things together.
It's a funny little joke
we go to the
like
movies
to make
together,
every time
we go to
do
dinner
something.
together.
Mhm.
Anytime, yeah.
Just
because
because we like to go see all the same movies and eat at all the same restaurants and
hold hands.
If one of
I'm
you,
like, and also we're in love.
if one of you
us.
gets in a relationship, it's going to be hard.
I will be sad.
I've third wheeled people all my life and I will continue to do so.
Elizabeth,
I
6
love-
seconds, final words.
I love being a third wheel.
Okay.
Green flag, third wheel.
Love being a third wheel. Okay.
I'm literally gonna be a third wheel this weekend when I come with my sister and my brother-in-law to
But
Galveston.
they have children.
Yeah, the kids will be there. But
Yeah, you're part of the kids table. It's not
Me
the
and it.
same. You're helping
I
them
sit.
get
I don't
alone
sit
time.
at the kids table.
You're not
You
a
don't?
real adult like your sister and her husband, but you're not a child.
I am in between.
So you are in between.
It's kind of like that song, "Am I a Man or Am I a Muppet?"
It's made
one of-
famous.
One of Camry's favorites.
It's my favorite
Are
song.
we still on?
Well,
No.
we're in between.
Yes.
We're in the gray area where they don't like us to waste time.
Oh, should we get to the next
So,
topic?
yeah,
Okay.
let's
So
get-
And
speaking
Elizabeth
of,
has one.
so speaking of dating and people and green flags.
Kermit the Frog.
Oh my god.
Humans.
Okay.
Breathing.
So dating. What are you gonna do? Okay. So I knew what I wanted to do, and I went on. So I re-downloaded Hinge. Blah blah blah. It really sucks. But okay. So I was asking. We thought we'd talk about this because I was asking Camry about what I should do
Mhm.
and like say back to this guy. So this is what I
Okay.
said back to him.
So should
Tell
we
me
start
if
the
it's
clock?
good because I didn't. Okay. Yeah.
Start the clock.
Toss it to me.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Okay.
Also, let's say let's give him a fake name because I want to put him on blast.
Okay, what's the fake name? What's his real name? And then we'll say what a good fake name would be.
Randall.
Randall.
So, this is Randall.
Gross. Okay, it makes it sound really dorky, but okay.
Okay, maybe we need a better one. Hold on.
Something hot.
Something hot like gray.
Razor.
Razor. Okay, let's call him
This
Razor.
is Razor.
This is Mach
Okay.
3 Turbo.
Okay.
So Razor liked your photo.
He liked.
The first thing she said, this was good.
Thank you.
She said, liking the ass photo, bold move.
Every time they like the ass photo,
Oh yeah.
every time they like that one, I say the same thing. Liking the ass photo, bold move.
That's a tasteful ass too because
It
it's
is.
not full on ass.
It's
So let me
It's a
compliment
good photo.
you.
Thank you. It's a good photo. It's
You're
not
welcome.
just like a sleazy one.
No.
But yeah, it's all about
And you're
ass.
at a pool, so you got to have ass out at a pool.
Everyone
Then
has
he says, bold guy, also have a mustache in a cool way.
Wait, what?
Because
He said that?
No, because on my
You said that.
on my profile it says a way to win me over. Have a mustache because I know what I want. Okay, and I'm putting it out there.
Green flag, mustache.
I want a tall guy with a mustache, and I found one.
She said, I've realized I've never seen a man with a mustache playing basketball.
He's playing basketball on his profile, and I've never seen a guy in a mustache playing basketball. It seems like
is
a weird
he
crossover.
saying anything?
He said, yeah, what's cooler than that? And she said, maybe like a tiger wearing sunglasses.
Oh my God. What is happening?
I would like to say that he has agreed to go out with me tonight.
So this is what works, people.
So
this is
this
what
works. A tiger with the sunglasses? That must have cracked him up. He said, I want to date this girl.
Okay, him. What are you up to this weekend? This was this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, weirdly, last night went to the rodeo for work.
Hey.
Haha. And today did pool party and DT downtown. You will probably lie in bed tomorrow and eat enough fast food for a family of 5.
Wow. See, Elizabeth's a funny messenger.
And he said,
I
that
try.
was me today. And then,
Why isn't he going ha ha?
hold on.
Elizabeth's saying funny stuff.
Dude,
You got to do ha ha.
I'm hilarious. He doesn't put nearly enough ha-has.
And then she said,
Does he get
Sunday
it?
activities, not Saturday. Ha
I
ha.
was really drunk when I wrote that on Saturday night, and then I thought I ruined it. So then when I came
Yep.
to work yesterday, on Monday, I said, Kimry, help me salvage this. Or salvage this.
Let me get savage on this.
Help me salvage this. I said, I was mean. I said, Sunday activities, not Saturday. And he didn't respond. But I wanted to go out with him this week. So
This
this is the message that took me 30 minutes to come up with. Are you ready?
Literally,
Okay.
she was
Are you ready?
asking. And this message, she was like, should I put so at the beginning or not put so?
I was like, should I put a question mark or not put a question mark?
This was the message. She could not.
This is crafted.
This took 30
With a
minutes to come
team.
up with. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
What are you up to this week? Want to grab drinks or something?
You've been on a dating app before, right? That's literally almost like a default prompt that you can like
And it was
automatically
literally-
put in.
I swear, like you and because you were part of it a little bit too. I was like, I swear, you and me just told her just ask what he's doing.
I wanted to transition the conversation better, and I realized there was no good transition.
No.
I just had to ask him.
This guy, I almost
If
feel
he
like we
sees
need
this,
to
he's
have
gonna
you-
cancel the date.
I want you to come back on the podcast because my impressions of this guy, it seemed like the ratio was off where you were saying much more. He's not saying ha ha.
Go to the text.
He seems
like, pull
like
the text.
he seems like a dud.
Okay.
Razor,
No, he said quote unquote.
whatever. his
He
name
said
is.
quote unquote, I would love to.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not him appreciating some of the funny comments.
Okay, but then he gets funnier when we start texting. Camry, go to the text.
Okay.
Messages.
Okay.
Her phone looks different. Okay,
We only
I
have
just want
7
people to
minutes.
know.
We're spending half of it just clicking.
I almost said
around.
his real name. Okay.
Quick, click. Oh wait, I almost
No,
did too.
yeah.
Razor Hinge.
Razor Hinge. Hi, cowboy hat emoji. Who is this?
Wait.
Just
He
kidding.
said he put hi cowboy hat emoji.
And then he said, "Who is this?"
No,
I
she said.
Oh,
I-
of course. Anything funny is Elizabeth.
So
Anything boring is him.
okay, so
He
I
thinks cowboy hat emoji so funny. Oh, I'm funny.
Joe
I use a
hates
cowboy.
this.
Joe hates
Well,
him.
I just think
So I
he's
made
not. He's not really.
He
doing,
gets better.
He's not even
though.
doing the
Let
bare
him
minimum.
Get better.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I made a joke and said, "Who is this?" And then
Just kidding.
I waited a minute and then said, "JK."
And then he said, "Jokester, what's the
Oh
vibe?
my god.
Wednesday, do you have a place in mind?" And then she said, "I've been known to make a joke or two. Haha."
I think he's.
And tell him what he said.
I think he's an AI chatbot.
I actually can't because it involves his name.
Oh, fuck. Can I say fuck on? Fine,
I-
we're putting his name on blast. He said, he said you can't spell joke without Joe
which
because
is
his name is Joe like yours. Dude,
This
it's
guy-
you. It's
it's
Joe.
not Razor.
You can't spell joke without Joe. That's his funniest thing he's said yet, and it's not funny.
We have to give him a chance. He's 6'5" with a mustache. We have to give him a chance.
You're
in
wanting
person.
him to be
Something
something
he's
that he
not.
is not, which is fine if you want
You know,
a guy who's just gonna stare blankly when you say something funny, and then he'll say, "I have a little letter pun type situation." Then maybe this guy's gonna be great.
Okay,
but
Joe
he
is
is 6'5"
some-
and he has a mustache. So
okay, some people I've been on a lot of Hinge dates in my time, and
Okay.
some people aren't as good like messengers as they are in person. He could be funny in person, and that's why I'm gonna go give him a chance. And also free margaritas, whatever.
I feel like I've never wanted a follow-up more.
This is
than
gonna
to
make.
hear.
I'm gonna get invited back on the podcast.
Well,
oh my God.
I feel like we almost need to do it like right away so we all remember.
Also, let me finish because this is gonna piss Joe off even more because you see like the difference in
the ratio.
The ratio.
He's like sending a little sentence. This guy knows he's 6'5". He knows he has a mustache.
That's the problem. Hawkeyes
Danny's
know they're hot.
with me on this.
That's the problem. Hawkeyes know they're hot.
Yeah. Oh, and he's hot. Okay. So he's hot. He's 6'5".
If you're watching this, I didn't say I did not confirm your
I hope he's watching this.
But okay,
Put
really
some
quickly,
effort in.
She said, I'm thinking either a nice romantic date at this one place near here or getting trashed off frozen margs at a Mexican restaurant. Haha. He said, I like option number 2. She said, let's do it. And then he just asked, do you go by Eilzabeth or like Liz or anything like that? Haha. And she said, my grandma goes by Liz, so I don't like it. Haha, usually Eilzabeth, occasionally Lizzie. You, I just like Joe.
Oh my
LOL.
God. This guy's, he's 6'5", but there's not a lot going on. And the final 2 seconds.
You have to give people a chance. The moral story, give people a chance.
Okay.
In person.
I call it wasting time, but that was the time.
That went so poorly. Joe hated everything about him.
This guy, I loved it. It was like,
it was supposed to be a silly, goofy thing to do, but no.
I think you did everything right. It's just maybe it is when you're 6'5" and hot and with a mustache that you can literally be like, whatever.
You can coast.
You know, you're a jokester. Okay. All right. I'd be thrilled if he's enchanting in person and hilarious.
Let's hope
and
it'll
laughs
be enchanting
and
to meet him.
Gets your jokes, but we got a piece of
well,
brown
I support
cardboard.
you. I support you, and
I
hope
support
you have a
all
good
women.
Also, when you,
time.
because we're still on, right?
Yeah, we're wrapping it up.
When
a lot of people have turned it off probably.
Well, when the clock stops, I would also like to say when you're going on a date with someone and you're just like getting drunk anyway, like any date will be fun when you're drunk. So I'm having a good time tonight no matter what.
Listen.
Even if he's a dud, I'm going to have a great time tonight getting drunk on margs.
Give me one margarita. Okay?
Am I right?
Then give me 2 margaritas.
No, not on first. No.
Give me 3 margaritas.
No, definitely not on a first date.
Well, give me 4 margaritas.
Okay. I forgot what it is, but it's definitely no.
Well, it's 1 margarita, open my legs. 2 margaritas.
Wait, it really jumped in. I remember it being a slower S.
No, it only takes 1 margarita.
Gets to the point.
And then, we know you're not going to eat spicy foods at this Mexican restaurant. Okay, let's wrap it up. Thanks so much, Eilzabeth. Do you want to plug your Instagram? I was going to say your dating.
I was like, find me on Hinge. It's under Eilzabeth, and there's no last name, so keep an eye out.
Good. Your Instagram, people can find you.
Oh, yeah. Eilzabeth Kurzweg. No one can spell that, but try to find it.
Yeah. Oh, that's part of it. Then we'll know they earned it.
It's a fun little game we play.
So if you're 6'5", you have a sense of humor and a mustache.
Also, yeah, if you are 6'5" with a mustache, please comment. And if you're funny, that's just a bonus.
What about 6'4"?
That's crazy.
Red flag. That's a red flag. Not being 6'5", red flag. Okay, thanks everybody. Thanks, Eilzabeth. And we'll see you in hell real soon.